Hey guys, this is Honda Civic God Ice here. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing City Folk. Where today, let's hope today will be the day we find a stingray. Because if you look at our fish section, got only 4 more fish to find. Now stingrays are huge, and you can find them during the day. Well, they're not finned, of course. That's probably an ocean sunfish. Let's see if we can catch it. Yeah. So let's hope catching this stingray will be a cakewalk. I mean, we have like all fall to catch it. You know. That right there's a walking leaf. We've already caught that though. So we just gotta keep skimming the ocean until we find a huge shadow. There's still a whole lot of cherries on the ground from when we were deforesting to search for some golden stag beetles last week and this week. So the thing is with huge fish is that they're slightly bigger and more slender than sea basses. Now, strange thing is, in future games, they made the stingray the same size as a sea bass. Not sure if that made it easier or harder to catch them. Because on one hand, it's a more common size, but also it's in the same size pool as the most common fish in the game. Bite my shiny metal ass. I think that's what that catchphrase was. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta double check. Bite my shiny metal ass. That's what that stands for, I guess. Not to be confused with SDIYBT. Stands for Start Digging in Your Butt, Swed. And SYBAU. Now let's refresh the area so in case some cicadas are cluttering up the spawn rates. Pray to Lord Helix that we get the stingray. That's way too small to be a stingray. Way too small to be a stingray. Who remembers the Infinity Stones? Who remembers the Infinity Stones? I'm still pondering how brain rot went from Doritos and Mountain Dew to a head in the toilet singing to Italian animals combined into random objects into wherever the hell we are now. You know, we got a barbershop haircut that cost a quarter. Then we got Adrian explain our friend group. Adrian explain our friend group. And start digging in your butt, twin. Got cactus. I don't need a cactus. I need a stingray. I need to remember the Infinity Stones. Who remembers the Infinity Stones? Who remembers the... No, wait, Patrick, the other thing. Infinity Stones. Ooh, there it is. I'm gonna make a safe state in case of emergency. Bad news, gang. It wasn't a stingray. It was actually a blue marlin. Sure, it's more expensive and such, but I wanted the stingray. I'm not giving up such an expensive item for free, even though you're the GOAT. You're wasting me money, boyo. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. And we got a letter from the HRA. Of course. They always be sending letters. Because that's what they do. I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it. Yeah, I have a hobby. It's called searching for the stingray. 'Oh, the mayor's here. Perhaps I showed up a bit too early. Kind of forgot the stingray times. So I'm gonna check that out. We'll catch the fireworks next week. (4 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we could have gone here at like 7 or 8. You know? Let's just refresh the area. Somebody's got fleas. Another ocean sunfish. It's too early for sharks. We got all the villagers. I don't think I need this. Or this. Porceletta. You know, it's kind of surprising. Been playing this game every day during the summer. I haven't gotten a tan. Because in this game, you can get a tan. Probably because I'm wearing a hat. Or probably because all those times I've showed up, it was at night. Because that's when all the expensive stuff is around. In the water, you grasshopper. Now, apparently, after this episode of Tails, KP, and Drawing Jeffy, I'm pretty sure I have to make a Keeping It Up with the Mario Crew episode because, well, it's the 40th anniversary of Mario. Still don't know what Nintendo's gonna do. For the anniversary. Sure. That's a sea bass, not a stingray. Now we head back up to our room. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Will there be a stingray in my future? Let's hope that there's a stingray around here. Because it's important. For the main challenge of this series. I think we caught all the bugs this season. The rest we'll find during the fall. One of them's a type of butterfly, so I think we have to plant some flowers. refresh the area. The laughing yellow guy on screen. That is a sea bass. So it's no good. 'Cause that's what sea basses are. No good. No stingrays. There's a butterfly. Ooh, there's one right there. So I'm just gonna make a safe state. Yeah! Stingray. I think that means we have no more fish to catch this month. Wait. We still got one more fish to catch this month. That's the jellyfish. Which starts showing up around August 16th. So, we'll be catching it in next week's video. Yeah. But I guess we can chillax for the rest of the week. You know? All the cicadas have been hanging out up here. Because this is Cicada Heights. Here's your stingray. Yes. Rays will not maul you down. However, they will sting you with their tail. Can I sing a song for you? When the moon eats your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Lunge it in, lunge it out, and it takes a bite out of your snout. That's amore. Get it, the more eel? Yowie! I prefer Yowie. Like I say to you all the time. Yowie! From Yowieville. Alright. So yeah, that means we have 3 more fish to catch, 4 more bugs to catch. One of them will be appearing during the fall, of course. Let me check what that one could be. It's after the lanternfly. The red dragonfly. We got the monarch butterfly and both crickets. So those should be pretty easy to find. Both salmons shouldn't be too hard to find. And the jellyfish shouldn't be too hard to find either. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm pretty sure the year limit for this game is like 2030. So we have like 5 years left of this game before we cannot go into any new years. So that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it makes sense that Nintendo put a year limit there because they wouldn't expect us to be playing this game like in 2100. They'll probably come out with a remake or something by then. I'm not quite sure. Well, it's been a while since we've been to the city, so let's go there. And here we are, the city. Alright, let's take a good hard look at our emotions. Make sure we don't go to the same show. Let's go see some fear. Alright, I'm just gonna go right in front of you. Block your view. Not sure what other fall plans I have other than the keeping it up with the Mario Crew 40th anniversary of Mario special. Hey look, I won. There's Lord Helix. What did I even win? Great, what did I win? Where's my reward? I think I popped it out of a balloon. Because that's where you get a lot of Nintendo themed items, other than the point system. Let's get out of these blue shoes. You know, no more Italian brain rot. No more trallalero, tralala. Shark with blue shoes. Get some green shoes. much matches my outfit. See if we got any art. I'm not looking to complete the art and fossil exhibit because that would take more than a year to do. Getting with the fossil RNG and the fraud painting RNG. Because the chances of art being fake in this game is luck-based. Unlike newer games where you can spot the difference. Okay. Now let's go and submit our findings to the museum. Let's hope we don't get scammed. Yes. It was not a scam. Now where is this amazing painting? Here it is. It doesn't really give you a name of the painting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. It's been a while since we got the money rocks. Getting that we were searching for all those rare bugs and fish. So let's start looking for the money rock again. There should be one near John Pork's house. Yowie! Of course it's not there. Unless John Pork took it before I could. You know, stuff like the bum and the red guy. So basically, let's grab our money. And scare off that bug. I still can't believe we're reaching the final third of this series. You know? The last 4 months. Before it has been a year since we started. Like, it feels like yesterday since we've took off our work clothes while working, and this big department store was basically a tiny shack. And we found a yellow perch in the ocean where it wasn't supposed to be. Perhaps today, probably dig some stuff up out of the ground. See how much of it is gyroids. I see. Unfortunately, nowadays, it seems like the folks who be coming and going are just generic and have no, you know, importance. get rid of all these weeds. Cannot dig squirrels. You can only dig the holes in the ground. Not into squirrels. I wasn't planning on making another Wii fishing video one day, but now I realize that pretty sure I have to make another Wii fishing video because there's still more to do. But I saw everything I could do, but no, there's more. Like, there's some pretty big fish I need to catch, but first I need to grind out some missions to get the best rod and reel in the game. Probably no way I'm getting all the monster fish because those are extremely hard to catch, especially the Dunkleosteus. That one is near impossible to catch. I'll keep this one. Let's see what this one I kept is all about. Yeah. I don't know why they got rid of the gyroid showcase you can do in the catalog, because that really saves space when you want to see all the gyroids you've collected. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. We're back. See if there's anything in the ground. Now, I think for this Halloween special, getting that I'm going on a bit of a hiatus of the main three, you know. I think this year's Halloween specials will probably be Tails KP drawing Jeffy, Spooner Street Father, and keeping up with the Mario crew. To give those series a chance to catch up. Although it'll probably take a while for them to catch up because you probably noticed if you've been following for a long time that the episodes used to be short and such. They've gotten a bit more complex. You know. I don't think I have done one that's like 10 slides or under since like earlier this year. I don't know, if I come across an idea for a short and simple episode, then I'll probably make it the Pendletons or the Foopy Bunch or the Lewis family. I just have so many ideas with so little time. You know, we got, of course, got the episode of Tails KP and Drawing Jeffy I'm working on right now. And there's also the Mario 40th Anniversary special. I'm also planning on making a third Wishing Stones episode of Spooner Street Father. So here's a quick recap on the first two Wishing Stones episodes. You know, retrospective. If I could pull it up. Oh God. Oh God, what is happening? Did John Pork set up the chugging spell? Now the game's chugging. Oh God, what's happening? So guys, got some technical issues, as you can see. My PC, which will be fixed in the near future. Hopefully by the time next Friday comes along, because the game's sort of unplayable in this state when it's all chugging and such. I swear to God, John Pork's trying to destroy my PC. Screw you, John Pork. I may have eradicated your minions, but yeah. With all that chugging aside, here's a quick retrospective of the Wishing Stones episodes. I feel like I could have done more Spooner Street Father this summer, but every July I seem to have some sort of writer's block. So yeah. I mean, this game's still playable, sort of. It's just that the audio is slowed down and the gameplay sort of slowed down a bit. I thought it was a problem with my charger, but no. It's probably a problem with the battery and it needs to be replaced. Okay, I've gotten to the point where we have Wishing Stones 1. So here's how it all started. It was a normal day. You know, people killing, people dying. Peter, Lois, Megan, Brian. On which we used to rely. Lucky there's a Family Guy. When suddenly Stewie and Tails bring up the Wishing Stones, which makes you grant any wish. And KP and Jibanyan wish they were at a tennis court with Maceface. And KP's swing sends Maceface's tennis ball flying into the stratosphere. But then KP gets summoned by Maceface because that wasn't just any tennis ball. That was Maceface's mother's infamous tennis ball. And it fell into the West Coast. So now Maceface wants to go on a very long bike ride from Rhode Island to California. Despite KP and May's wishes. Meanwhile, Peter decided to turn the house into a spaceship. And now he's a hero going across the universe, stopping trouble. Eventually, after all this, Lois gets concerned about where Chris is. And basically, Brian tells them that they're in California right now, and the Wishing Stone's power is depleting. So Jibanyan uses his final wish to take them back home with the tennis ball. I'll see you guys tomorrow. PC's still chugging due to John Port's battery curse. So basically, now here's Wishing Stones 2. Let me find it. Stewie emerges and tells everybody that the Wishing Stones have recharged. So KP and Tails bring this news up to the Honda Civic crew. However, KP's doppelganger, who is evil, Don E, heard this and brought up his own wishing stone and brought chaos amongst the town of Quahog. A lot more chaos than what John Pork is doing right now. And now there's two Mays. And KP's got a motorcycle. And Chris is trying to meditate. But the soldiers won't let him because it is daytime. And when it's daytime, you need to get your ass off the ground. So the Honda Civic crew go around Quahog, solving a few problems. And eventually we see Peter's plot, which is getting Cleveland's bathtub back from some goons. Eventually, KP and the Honda Civic crew come across Don E and some other Mainminster doppelgangers. However, Drawing Jeffy wastes the last wish on something stupid. They thought all hope is lost until Timmy bombed a nursing home. Timmy! You bombed a nursing home! Which, whenever Timmy bombs a nursing home, he has to give away one wish to anybody. So KP uses that to basically undo everything back to the beginning, where a plot twist happens, so it's not a never-ending story that loops and loops, where Peter uses all the wishes for stupid things, ending the loop. So now you know all that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And pray for my PC, okay? See you guys in the next one. Peace out.